Yeah, yo. Bodega smells, sour milk and burnt toast. Graffiti tags on the walls, ghosts of the most. Corner ciphers spitting heat, call it street pros. Metro card swipes, dodging turnstile woes. Cement jungle where the rats play chess. Cracked sidewalks, dreams compressed. From the rooftop, skyline flex. City never sleeps, just take short breaths. Subway stories, echoes in the train. Every car's a novel, joy and pain. Steel wheels screaming, underground veins. City life courses, it's all in the frame. Hot summer hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jump in the spray like simple whisk. Hot summer's hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jump in the spray, life simple bliss. Old heads playing dominoes, fists clenched tight, arguing about the Knicks under dim street lights. Pigeon wings flap, rhythm of the block. Deals go down in shadows, time ticks on the clock. Corner preachers holler, salvation talk while the hustlers make their money. Sidewalk shark, rusted fire escape, stairway to the moon. Alley cats singing their midnight tune. Steam pipes hissing, secrets to coon. City holds a million tales, always in bloom. Hot summer's hydrants blasting the mist. Kids pitch jump in the spray like simple bliss. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Yeah. Concrete jungle, hear the hiss of the steam. Graffiti walls tell stories, paint drips in the seams. Token in my pocket, destination unseen. Life's a crooked dealer, and I'm caught in between. Saw a man on the corner, eyes lost in the haze. His cardboard sign red, just trying to see better days. Subway screech, the rhythm of the streets. Underground symphony, the cipher repeats. Broken dreams riding on these iron seats. Subway chronicles, where the real ones meet. Turnstile click, dodge the transit cop. Hustle selling bootlegs, headphones bob. Rats play tag by the trash they drop. This the city's heartbeat, never gonna stop. Lady preaching scriptures, voice cuts through the den. Repent for your sins, but the train pulls in. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Neon lights flicker through a cracked glass pane. Tales of survival etched in every vein. Steel snakes slither through the midnight rain. Every car a story, every face a name. Kids with spray cans tagging names on the line. Legacy and colors chasing space and time. The old man mumbles, his words don't rhyme, but wisdom's in the shuffle of his pantomime. City never sleeps, but it dreams and grimes. Subway chronicles, my eternal shrine. Eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine. D-rap, tread, tap beats. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Corner store aroma, stale bread and bologna. Fiends in the alley, schemes thicker than cannoli. Graffiti hieroglyphs on bricks, tales from the lonely. Manhole covers whisper secret city phonies. Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echo, where the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts. Payphones, shirt rumors, ghosts hum in the steam. Dreams in the gutter where the rats plot a scheme. Elevated groans in the projects unseen. Life's a chessboard, checkmate, ain't always clean. Cardboard beds hum lullabies of despair. Pigeons preach, sermons in polluted air. So I sing bass lines, the rhythm's unfair. But the hustle never sleeps, the grind's always there. Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echoes.
Lexus debts. Dusty beats spin, life's a loop on repeat. Shoelaces frayed from the miles on his feet. In the city's heartbeat, where the old souls meet. The echoes never die, they just change the beat.
Stepped out the turnstile, echoes in the tunnels hum. Graffiti scriptures, hieroglyphics where the trains run. Pigeons on the platform, plotting like they own it. Rats in the shadows, scheming, they opponents. The vendor sells dreams in a bag of hot pretzels. Quarter water visions, thirst trapped on cold metals. The city don't sleep, insomnia in the bricks. Skyscraper canyons where the sunlight flicks. Subway dreams, underground seams. Life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems. Bodega cat naps, lounging on a milk crate, dodging the drama, sipping coffee while the bills late. Corner store gospel, preachers with the lotto slips. Hope scratched off, but the prayers never miss. Boombox sermons, beats blast the sermons. Kids double dutch, the rope cuts the currents. Cops patrol slow, tension in the sirens wail. Freedom's just a token, sold out on the railway dreams. Underground seams, life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems.
Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell. Vinyl, the needle spins, ancient hymns where the street lights flicker and the story begins. Graffiti tags dance on the subway cars. Dreams trapped inside the corner bodega jars. Brick walls whisper secrets, alleys hum the blues. Pigeons gossiping cold, flapping their worn out shoes. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Cardboard mattresses, kings on the curb. Lyrical sermons delivered, every rhyme superb. Blacktop sermons where the sun don't shine. Drip drops of wisdom from a fire hydrant spine. $1 in the pocket, dreams heavy like stone. Statues of ambition carved in the unknown. Skyscrapers scrape, shadows stretch long. Concrete veins pump blood through the throng. Voices collide, a cacophony of dreams. Brooklyn to the Bronx, stitched body scenes. A puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Fade to black, the vinyl spins its last groove. The city never sleeps, always on the move. A story for every crack, every corner, every line. Concrete jungle, forever intertwined.
windows, corner bodegas glow dim. Dreams sold for quarters, the streets growing thin. Rats dance in shadow, sewer symphony hums. Mom's praying for sons, but the devil still comes. Pigeons on the wire, they chatter a cipher. Blueprints of survival sketched in fire. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Graffiti murals tell tales of lost crews. Subway cars scream with metallic blues. Ain't no stars in the sky, just the glow of the trains. Pain's a currency traded, soaked in the rain. Rooftop prophets preach to the void. Voices scratch like vinyl, their hope destroyed. Elevators creak, climb to heaven's lobby. Hallways reek, the center life's robbery. Sirens serenade the night, relentless choir. City burns slow, an eternal fire. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. So the vinyl spins, dusty grooves of despair. NYC's heartbeat, a rhythm beyond repair. Through the grime and grind, the city still stands, a monument to struggle, built by these hands. See God in again, and again, and again, and again, and again. See God in again, and again, and again, and again.
Yeah, you don't sit on right and no sag. This skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tale. Corner store symphonies, the street lights hum. Cardboard castles where the ciphers come. Graffiti whispers on the brick red spine. Spit verses sharper than a box cutter line. Pigeons preach sermons on tenement sills, where dreams get flattened by the landlord's bills. Gutter runs deep, ain't no shallow regret. Every step's a gamble, Russian roulette. Concrete jungle, heartbeat of the block, where the vinyl spins and the time won't stop. Echoes of the struggle in the subways roar. The city got a soul, can't ignore, can't ignore, can't ignore. Concrete jungle, heartbeat of the block, where the vinyl spins and the time won't stop. Echoes of the struggle in the subways roar. The city got a soul, can't ignore, can't ignore. Cabbie cusses, exhaust fogs the air. Dollar slice dinner, we ain't eating rare. Subway preachers with the end time spiel, while the pickpockets' fingers move quick as steel. Fire escapes twist like metallic vines, climbing up dreams that the world declines. Park bench prophets dropping jewels in the dark. Wisdom carved deep in the beat of the heart. The skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tell. The skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tell.
City heartbeat, boom bap in my chest. Graffiti walls, whisper secrets, unrest. Corner bodega, cats chilling on crates. Dreams sold in brown bags, sealed fates. Elevator broke, 16 flights of regret. Concrete jungle, ain't no safety net.
Bad Joe and I want it go down.
Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city set.
Subway sermons, preachers with gold teeth, dodging rats, dodging heat. A city beneath, pigeons plotting. Rooftops they rain, Brooklyn bridges sigh under endless strain. Boombox symphonies, beats on repeat, rhyme sharper than a butcher on the meat.
Street lights blink, Morse code to the lost. Every choice made here comes at a cost. Echoes of sirens, lullabies for the brave. Every block a story, every soul away. Every soul away, every soul away. Bad Joe and I want it go down.
Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread.
Walls whisper, alley cats yawn. Subway symphony plays till dawn. Pavement bruised, gum spots, worn out shoes. Dreams and graffiti, truth in the hues. Street light sermons, rats do the jitterbug. Bag lady humming, clutching a tattered rug. Chopped cheese aroma, corner store gospel. Cardboard beds, this city colossal. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halos, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halo, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. Brownstone staircases, dice games intense. Fiends doing math, no common sense. Fire escape opera, tunes in the wires. Echoes of legends, the block inspires. Mailbox full, but the rent's still late. Chalk line sketch out the city's fate. Siren serenade, metal gate slam. Survive off hustle or drown in the scam. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halo, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halo, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. You know that it.
Backpacks heavy, dreams in the seams of it. Graffiti tags dance where the trains commit. Subway symphony, rats in the pit. Dollar slice dinner, ain't no gourmet lit. Card swipes fail, jump the turnstile gate. Concrete jungle, love mixed with hate. The city's alive, it hums, it thrives. Neon veins pumping through 9 to 5s. Subway chronicles, the grind survives. Where hope and hustle keep the dream alive. Street light halos, crown the late night scene. Corner store profits push nicotine. Boombox echoes, ciphers in the mist. Cold wind bites, sharp as a flick wrist. Park bench sermons, wisdom for a buck. Echoes of ambition through the city's muck. Drip drop leaks from the rusted beams. Pavement cracks cradle forgotten dreams. Voices collide, languages blend. This is the story that will never end. alive. It hums, it thrives. Neon veins pumping through 9 to 5s. Subway chronicles, the grind survives. We'll hope and hustle, keep the dream alive. Dusty vinyl spins, the story stays. Tight drum breaks on the tracks we blaze. From the underground up, we claim our phase. Subway chronicles, New York's maze. Subway chronicles, New York's maze. Crack of the needle, sandbrass to survival. Concrete sermons, graffiti stain revival. Pigeons in the alley plotting moves like chess. Cabbie dodging potholes, city never rests. Chips on my shoulder, heavy like bodegas. Dreams in the paper bag, chased them through Vegas. Fire escapes whisper, secrets of the block. Elders on the stoop, time frozen in the clock. This city breathes, it heaves and groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. This city breathes, it heaves, it groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. Late night echoes, sirens sing the blues. Street lights flicker, shadows pay their dues. Subway symphonies, rats keep the tempo. Corner store profits, wisdom fundamental. Broadway's a mirage, lights drown the truth. A hustler's cathedral, lost dreams of youth. Blood on the sidewalk, stories untold. Tales etched in pavement, legends unfold. This city breathes, it heaves and groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. This city breathes, it heaves and groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. You're on. In the tunnels, the steel wheels scream. Graffiti whisper secrets on a concrete dream. Corner bodega, the center hot grease. Pigeon strut through chaos, city never at peace. A man with a sax plays notes out of tune. Echoes bounce off walls mixed with the subway's croon. Stories on the A train, heavy with the weight. City lights flicker, chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks hum a song. Subway chronicles, where we all belong. Shoebox apartments, roaches play tag. Hustlers sling hope wrapped in brown paper bags. Chip brick facades, shadows hide the scars. Street lights buzz like they talking to the stars. Cabbie yells curses, dodging puddle pits. While a kid on the corner perfects his spit. Stories on the A train, heavy with the weight. City lights flicker, chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks summer song. Subway chronicles, where we all belong. Symphony, coins hit the ground. Every face a story, lost and found. From Harlem to Brooklyn, boroughs collide. The rhythm of the city, no place to hide. Chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks hum a song. Subway chronicles, where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we
block jungle where the echoes still linger. Rats in the subway, dirt under the fingernail trigger. Graffiti whispers, stories on the brick walls, echoes of legends, rising where the grit falls. Corner bodega, incense and blunt raps, cold concrete, stained dreams, no maps. Sidewalk symphony, the boom bap gospel. Hustlers preach truth, apostles with nostrils.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep. Elevator stalled, 14 flights to climb. Rust in the pipes, water tasting like grime. Pigeons plotting coops on a fire escape. Cops circle blocks, another chase takes shape. Brown bag sermons, wisdom in the malt. Cracks in the pavement, the city's default. Man with the sax plays blues for $1. Echoes through the tunnel, pain in every holler.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep. Elevator store. Elevator store. Elevator store. Elevator store.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadows.
The city don't sleep, dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadows.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
The elevator stalled.
Echoes in the alley where the roaches hold court. Concrete jungle, my jungle gym of thought. Fiends lean, dreams crushed under Timberland boots. The corner store symphony where ambition uproots. Payphones buzzing, secrets in the static. Life cinematic, but the real feels tragic. Life cinematic, but the real feels tragic. City shadows where the street lights flicker. Dreams move slow, but the clock ticks quicker. City shadows, painted walls, faded scriptures. Survive the night or become a lost picture. Brownstones weep, fire escapes hold weight. Kids play ball, hoop dreams meet fate. Subway preachers, preaching to the deaf. The rhythm of the train mirrors every lost breath. Bodegas hum with the soundtrack of hunger. Every block tells a story, some shorter, some longer. Life cinematic, what the real feels tragic. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets with a spray can. Chalk outlines, trace the sins of the wasteland. Echoes in the tenements, whispers through the bricks. The city breathes heavy, heart beats quick. City shadows where the street lights flicker. Dreams move slow, but the clock ticks quicker. City shadows, painted walls, faded scriptures. Survive the night or become a lost picture. Ashes on the sidewalk, stories in the dust. Hustle never sleeps, but the grind breeds rust. City shadows linger, they never fade away. The block stays alive, even when dreams decay. Even when dreams decay. A rat scurries past, tail long as a 4 train. Graffiti scripture scrawled on brick walls. Raw pain, manhole steam, whisper secrets to the moon. Street lights flicker, hum a broken tune. Corner bodegas, incense with stale chips. Cracked sidewalk dreams, hope with frail grips. The preacher on the corner
voice hoarse from the preach. Says heaven ain't far, but it's just out of reach. Subway sermons, city brief sermons, metal wheels screaming, underground learning, concrete jungle where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons, city brief sermons, metal wheels screaming, underground learning, concrete jungle where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons. Elevated tracks cast shadows on the Ave. Kids playing dice, lives tossed with a laugh. Fire escape balconies, cypher spit truth. OGs reminiscing ghost stories of youth. Boom bap echoes, a heartbeat in the grime. Time don't stop, but we rhyme against time. Sellers hold the city's tears, rivers of regret, but the grind keeps calling, ain't no rest yet. Subway sermons, city brief sermons, metal wheels screaming, underground learning, concrete jungle where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons. Subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons.
Steel snakes slither under city light dimmers. Graffiti tag scriptures, tales of the sinners. Metro cards flipping, dreams slipping through fingers. Turnstile prophets, hope lingers then withers. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Bodega cats lounging, neon buzz humming. Corner store sermons where the lost keep coming. Pizza slice wisdom, folded in dripping. City that don't sleep but it sure keeps sipping. Steel wheels clacking, rhythm of the veins. Tunnel visions clash, memories and stains. Maps crumpled, routes tangled in chains. Searching for the exit but it all remains. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. 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 Back of the train where the shadows breathe. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the walls that weave. City symphony, rats in the alley scheme. Echoes of a saxophone haunt my dream. Brown bag lunch, hunger ain't got no shame. Stomach growling louder than the 4 train. Subway tales under city lights. Steel wheels sing through the endless night. Subway tales where the stories collide. Lost souls ride, nowhere to hide. Corner preacher spitting fire, voice raw. Hustler slinging hope by the bodega door. Kids play tag with the ghost of a better day. Street lights flicker like they don't wanna stay. Boombox sermons break beats in the park. Echoes of a cipher sparking in the dark. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Subway tales under city lights. Steel wheels sing through the endless night. Subway tales where the stories collide. Lost souls ride, nowhere to hide. Roaches scatter when the turnstile clanks. Dreams crushed flat like a penny on the tracks. Every stop's a chapter, every seat a stage where the poets and the hustlers write the same page.
Late night subway, graffiti glass panes, echoes of footsteps, beats in the brain. Pigeon feathers flooded near a drain. Felt tip tags, scream out the pain. Baggy jeans drag on gum stuck towels. Corner preacher shout about end times, wow. Token clinks, turnstile spins. Underground gospel where the story begins. City don't sleep, now I barely blinks. Dreams lost in the cracks, hope clings to the brink. Lights flash fast, steel snakes unwind. Subway serenade, rhythm of the grind. Old man with a sax, fingers cracked, blowing notes through the dust, future intact. Kid with a boombox, cardboard on the floor, breaking for $1 like it's 84. Grit in my teeth, sweat in the air. Every face a novel, every glare a dare. Rats run the rails, chasing breadcrumbs. Just the heartbeat of the slums. Turnstiles keep spinning, but where they lead, concrete jungle feeds hunger, but not the need. Train screeches loud, drowning out the cries. The city don't forgive, but it never lies. Never lies, never lies.
Rat scurry, city scorn, streets tattooed in soot. Corner boys play dice, dreams trapped underfoot. Graffiti whispers on the walls, tales of the unseen. Where the hydrants cry rivers washing over the unclean. Man with a sax on a 6 train, nose cracked and raw. Melodies a band-aid trying to cover the claw of a city that bites back, teeth sharp as a skyline. Every block a chapter, but the ending's a landmine. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams of rewind. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams of rewind. Rooftop daydreams, antennas poke at the stars below. Cops chase shadows, high beams on stolen cars. Pigeons plot the next move, perched like stone gargoyles. Oil slick puddles reflect the faces of turmoil. Bodega cats judge me lounging on crates of cola, while old heads sip coffee, debating about payola. Kids double dutch on the edge of forgotten lots. Life's a broken clock, but still time never stops. Manhole steam rises, ghostly breath of the streets. Every step's a heartbeat, syncopated beats. Cobblestones whisper secrets to my worn out shoes. This city's got a rhythm, you win some, you lose. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the steel, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams and rewind. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the steel, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams and rewind.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds click. Boot scuffs on the platform, echoes in the tunnel. Steel snakes slither, my mind starts to funnel. Thoughts of the grind, city lights that blind. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphs of the grind. Pocket full of dreams, but the seams stay frayed. Token in my palm, but the hope might fade. Rats in the shadows, hustlers in the glow. Metaphors heavy like the train steel flow. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Late night preacher, Bible torn at the edges. Whispers to the lost, salvation on the ledges. Baggy jeans sagging, boombox blasting. Break D's clashing with a history lasting. From the Bronx to Brooklyn, the boroughs connect. Each car a stage, each soul reflects.
every glance a rhyme. Neon signs flicker, shadows on the tracks. Life in the balance, forward, never back. You're Netty Heavy. You're Netty Heavy. You're Netty Heavy. You're Netty Heavy.
Yo, 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 yo.
City steam rises, street dreams in the fog. Pigeons on the wire, perched like a jury, no applause. Graffiti tag sermons, gospel on brick walls. Shorty with the boom box, echoes through the halls. Tim's on the pavement, stomping like an army. Cabs splash puddles, the nights of dark safari. Fiends trade stories, corners hold the secrets. Brooklyn to the Bronx, where the shadows stay the deepest. Subway rattle, underground battle. Still snakes hiss, graffiti lace cattle. Riding through the veins of a city that don't sleep. Subway chronicles, the stories cut deep. Turnstile gymnast, jumping through the system. Tokens lost in time, echoes through the rhythm. Man with the sax plays the blues by the stairwell. No strip like raindrop, stories he don't dare tell. Lights flicker, subway car confessionals. Preacher on the mic with the vibe professional. Lady with the car selling dreams in a bag. NYC tapestry stitched with a jagged flag. Cold steel seats, heartbeat sync to the track. Tunnel vision living, never looking back. Lost souls found here, painted in the grime. Subway time, a metronome divine.
That hand man. Stoop kid watching pigeons do ballet on the wire. Dreams got wings, but the block's a flat tire. Graffiti on the walls, ghosts tagging their desires. Every brick's a diary, chapters in fire. Subway preacher screaming louder than the train. Bible in his hand, but the pain still remain. Corner boy slinging snow in the acid rain. Pipes hum melodies, the city's insane. City shadows, where the stories collide. Broken halos, where the angels reside. Dreams in alleys, under flickering light. City shadow, we survive through the night. Roaches play poker in the corner of the room. Kids playing dice while the corner's full of doom. Mama working double, stacking hope like a tomb. Every paycheck's a lifeline that ends too soon. Fire escape symphonies, drums on the tin. Police sirens harmonize with the city's din. Crackhead prophets spitting truth in the wind. This ain't a movie, but the plot always spins. Rust on the fences, dreams in the cracks. Truth in the trenches, no time to relax. Eyes on the skyline, hands on the facts. City shadows never fade, they always come back. Show bite empty, empty hand. We survive through the night. Subway screech, rats dance in the dark alleys. Broken glass symphony, serenade of lost valleys. Block hot, fiends shiver in cold shadows. Dreams sold cheaper than bodegas push avocados. Street light flicker, Morse code for the restless. Graffiti hieroglyphics, urban prophets left us. Scuffed Tim's echo, boots stomping on pavement. Life's a dice game and every role's enslavement. Concrete chronicles, the city's my journal. Ink in my veins, streets eternal. Brick by brick, the story stack high. Where hope's a whisper and dreams can't fly. Concrete chronicles, the city's my journal. Ink in my veins, streets eternal. Brick by brick, the story stack high. Where hope's a whisper and dreams can't fly. Pigeons, cool gospel, rooftops, the cathedral. D-boy sermons, prayer spun and illegal. Corner cipher, spit truth, word plays a weapon. Survival's the curriculum, no half-stepping. Payphones ring with whispers coded in static. Shorty with a spiral notebook, writing the tragic. Nostalgia heavy, smells of burnt pretzels linger. The city grips your soul tighter than a wedding ring finger. Yellow cab confessions, tales in the rear view. Every block
dialogue's a saga, every face got a clear view. Sirens sing lullabies, cradling the restless in the maze of the metropolis. Every step's a test, yes. In the maze of the metropolis, every step's a test, yes. Concrete chronicles, the city's my journal. Ink in my veins, streets eternal. Brick by brick, the story stack high, where hope's a whisper and dreams can't fly. Concrete chronicles, the city's my journal. Ink in my veins, streets eternal. Brick by brick, the story stack high, where hope's a whisper and dreams can't fly.
Street lights hum they hymn. A kid with a dream, but the chance is slim. Cardboard kingdoms, spray can thrones. Echoes in the alley where the hustlers roam. Life's a dice game loaded unfair. Concrete jungles, predators everywhere. City never sleeps, shadows creep. Brick, brick by brick, brick, secrets seep. Concrete chronicles, tales so deep. NYC's veins, the stories they keep. City never sleeps, shadows creep. Brick, brick by brick, brick, secrets seep. Concrete chronicles, tales so deep. NYC's veins, the stories they keep. Hey, bodega cat eyes watch from the stoop. Pigeons scatter like truth from the group. Subway symphony, still screeching lies. Graffiti scriptures under polluted skies. Corner preachers, their sermons on loop. Lost souls baptized in fountain juice. City never sleeps, shadows creep. Brick, brick by brick, brick, secrets seep. Concrete chronicles, tales so deep. NYC's veins, the stories they keep. City never sleeps, shadows creep. Brick, brick by brick, brick, secrets seep. Concrete chronicles, tales so deep. NYC's veins, the stories they keep. Raps, dance, and rhythm, the beat of the train. Life's a crooked hustle, survival's the gain. Brownstones whisper, they've seen it all. From jazz in the basements to the empire's fall. City never sleeps, shadows creep. Brick by brick, brick, secrets seep. Concrete chronicles, tales so deep. NYC's veins, the stories they keep.
Under the street lamp shadows play chess. Pawn moves nice for the city confess. Brick walls whisper tales of ambition. Graffiti screams dreams in a faded composition. Rats run marathons through alleys of decay. Every corner got a secret, every block got a play. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Echoes in the subway, rhythm on the tracks. Uptown to downtown, hustle never slack. Concrete chronicles, ain't no looking back. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Echoes in the subway, rhythm on the tracks. Uptown to downtown, hustle never slack. Concrete chronicles, ain't no looking back. Dice games orchestrate symphonies of lost. Broken glass sermons, paid in blood cost. Bodega cats wise like Buddha on the shelf. Cigarette smoke curls, choking on wealth. The preacher on the corner spitting fire like a match, while the fiends trade hope for a devil's batch. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Echoes in the subway, rhythm on the tracks. Uptown to downtown, hustle never slack. Concrete chronicles, ain't no looking back. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Echoes in the subway, rhythm on the tracks. Uptown to downtown, hustle never slack. Concrete chronicles, ain't no looking back. Tunnels hum with whispers, secrets ride the rails. Dreams get boarded up like storefront tales. Hope clings tight in the grip of a fist. Survival's the anthem, the city's a bit. Concrete chronicles, stories in the cracks. Echoes in the subway, rhythm on the track. Uptown to downtown, hustle never slack. Concrete chronicles,
Scurry under tracks, metal snakes hum. Graffiti hieroglyphs where the lost come. Street preacher yelling sermons to the brick walls. Echoes in the alleys, hear the dice calls. Tim scuff from the concrete jungle maze. Eyes sharp, plotting moves through the smoky haze. The corner store's cathedral incense of fried wings. Dreams sold in dime bags tied with broken strings. Subway shadows, they dance in the grime. Clock's ticking, life moves out of time. City's heartbeat, a rhythm divine. Subway shadows, I make 'em mine. Cardboard palaces, breakdance battlegrounds. Boombox warriors, bass shakes the town. Kids chasing hoop dreams through chain link nets. OGs on the stoop place nostalgic bets. Elevator smell, perfume of despair. Graffiti prophets, their sermons in the air. Cold night steam pipes whisper a tune. Street lights flicker like a low hung moon. Pigeons flock, they the skyline spies. Sirens wail lullabies for the lies. Cobblestone tales, the stories they weave. Subway shadows, the ghosts never leave.
Body on the tracks. Body on the tracks. Body on the tracks. Body in the tracks. Body in the tracks.
Subway symphonies, rats in the gap. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets on the walls. Man with a cart, got dreams in his hall. Corner store gospel, bread for the lost. Bag of chips, lottery, paying the cost. Life moves quick like trains in the dark. Subway chronicles, a spark in the heart. Through the ground, through the noise, through the scars. Every soul's a star, playing their part. Ashtray morning, smoke clouds the sky. Pigeons on a mission, watch the taxis fly. Boom, bap, bounce in the rhythm of my step. Every corner's a cipher where the legends are kept. Steam from the grates like the city's exhale. Street tales harder than a hammer on a nail. Concrete jungle got a jungle of its own. Brick by brick, this city's my throne. Voices of the voiceless, whispers in the wind. The struggle's where the story begins. Life moves quick like trains in the dark. Subway chronicles, a spark in the heart. Through the grind, through the noise, through the scars. Every soul's a star, playing their part. Dusty loops playing from a boombox dream. Park bench thrones where the hustlers scheme. Echoes of the city, a melody untamed. In the subway chronicles, we all got a name. Life moves quick. Life moves quick. Like trains in the dark. Subway symphony, rats in the melody, pipes drip rhythms, sewer soliloquy, corner store gospel, bag full of chips, loose change jingles, dreams doing flips, concrete jungle, lions in a cage, graffiti memoirs on the weathered page, crack pavement, where the stories run deep, echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep, skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep, crack pit pavement, secrets we keep, crack pavement, where the stories run deep, echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep, skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep, crack pit pavement, secrets we keep. Brownstone sermons, stoop-side debates, cops on the prowl, fate at the gates, roaches in the cupboards, hope on the shelf, mirrors reflection, fighting myself, late night whispers, train car confessions, tracks hum low, a beat full of lessons, crack pavement, where the stories run deep, echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep, skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep, crack pavement, secrets we keep, crack pavement, where the stories run deep, echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep, skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep, crack pavement, secrets we keep. Saxophone wails from a distant block, broken payphones, time don't stop, chalk on the sidewalk, names in white, candle flames flicker, vigil for the night, saxophone wails from a distant block.
Bronx, time don't stop. Crack pavement, where the stories run deep. Echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep. Skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep. Crack pavement, secrets we keep. Crack pavement, where the stories run deep. Echoes in the alleys, the city don't sleep. Skyscraper shadows where the lost ones creep. Crack pavement, secrets we keep.
Bodega cat eyes, staring through the smoke. Rats run the rails where the city stays broke. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphs of a tribe. Every tag a signature, every can of vibe. Corner preacher screaming, end times ain't fake. But the only thing ending is my subway break. But the only thing ending is my subway break. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stop, beats echo in the dark. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stop, beats echo in the dark. Dust turns so full of them in the spit. Kids with spray cans make the night legit. Tunnels breathe heat, the heartbeat of the block. Metro card swipes, dreams tick like a clock. Old man with a sax, his soul in the tune, while a dancer spins circles like a harvest moon. Carriage full of whispers, secrets in the rust, but the loudest voice is the one you trust. But the loudest voice is the one you trust. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stop, beats echo in the dark. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stop, beats echo in the dark. Turnstile philosophers, that's the in the spit. Turnstile philosophers, wisdom in the spit. Kids with spray cans make the night legit. Echoes of the A train running through my brain. Every station stop is a link in the chain. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stops, beats echo in the dark. Steel wheels hum under city lights. The subway's a jungle, no sleep tonight. Stories in the grime, tales in the sparks. The city never stops, beats echo in the dark. And the third turns for a lifter, and there's wisdom in the spit. Kids with spray cans make the night legit. Concrete jungle whispers in the bricks. Graffiti sermons, the cans hiss quick. Corner store profits, baggies in the sleeve. Dreams fold like dollar bills, hard to believe. Broken pay phones, calls to nowhere. Pigeons scatter, smoke hangs in the cold air. Rats in the gutter, scurry for a feast. Cops creep slow, sharks in the east. Under the street lights, stories unfold. The city's heartbeat, raw and cold. Under the street lights, truth gets told. Dreams bought and sold, young minds grow old. Under the street lights, stories unfold. The city's heartbeat, raw and cold. Under the street lights,
Truth gets told, dreams bought and sold. Young minds grow old. Roaches dance on cracked linoleum floors. Apartment symphonies, arguments through doors. Mama prays nightly, rosary in hand, while sirens harmonize her son's contraband. Tenement towers, shadows stretch long. Echoes of a cipher, a hooded youth song. Dice hit pavement, lives roll with them. Win or lose, they gamble their rhythm. Brownstones crumble, history erased. Murals fade, but memories replaced. Smoke signals rise from trash can fires. A hymn of the hustlers, dreams and desires. Dreams and desires. Under the streetlights, stories unfold. The city's heartbeat, raw and cold. Under the streetlights, truth gets told. Dreams bought and sold. Young minds grow old. Under the streetlights, stories unfold. The city's heartbeat, raw and cold. Under the streetlights, truth gets told. Dreams bought and sold. Young minds grow old. Underneath the city, where the iron snakes slither. Graffiti on the walls, each tag a forgiver. Subway preacher yelling about sins and salvation. Meanwhile, I'm plotting routes to elevation. Sawdust dream, floors creaking tenements. Cold wind howling through the cracks, no settlement. Subway sermons, wisdom in the grime. Lessons in the echoes, tracks keeping time. Steel wheels sing, shadows play their roles underneath the concrete. Chasing fractured goals, subway sermons, wisdom in the grime. Lessons in the echoes, tracks keeping time. Steel wheels sing, shadows play their roles underneath the concrete. Chasing fractured goals. Corner bodegas with the flickering lights, where OGs post up, trading war tales at night. Chopped cheese wrappers, dreams in the trash. Hope ain't free here, gotta pay in cash. Moonlight bends through a broken window frame. Street symphony plays, city never stays the same. Echoes in the tunnel, the ghosts of the past. Every step forward feels heavy, built to last. Pigeons scatter, wings clap like applause. This city's got rules, written without laws. Subway sermons, wisdom in the grime. Lessons in the echoes, tracks keeping time. Steel wheels sing, shadows play their roles underneath the concrete. Chasing fractured goals. Subway sermons, wisdom in the grime. Lessons in the echoes, tracks keeping time. Steel wheels sing, shadows play their roles underneath the concrete. Chasing fractured goals. City don't sleep, so the dreams stay restless. Every block's a chapter, the streets leave you breathless. From the platform's edge, I see the skyline burn. Subway sermons, what did I learn? Subway sermons, what did I learn?